You want to be able to take any of your family photos and turn them into something like this? Stick around and I'll show you how to make something that the grandkids, kids, and even some adults might enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so this frame's already cut up because I forgot to record this part before I cut it up. But this was a picture frame, a cheap picture frame from one of the big box stores, big retail stores. It's one piece of plexiglass folded in half so that when you cut this out you get two pieces that you use in order to do your frame there. And these little magnets, I picked them up from a craft supply store. I think I got 6 of them for $2.50. So pick some of these up before you start this, or you won't be able to finish. So now that I've got my pieces of plexiglass, I'm gonna size it up here and turn a ring off of this piece of oak to keep my two pieces of plexiglass separated. And there she is. That's gonna go. I'm gonna connect that to here so that I'll have a void here for my metal filings to go. After you've got your ring cut, your two pieces of plexiglass, get you some metal shavings ready and some 2-part epoxy. I'm going to mix the 2-part epoxy and put one side on, fill this with the metal shavings, and then epoxy the other side. Alright, so now I'm just going to set something on top of this and let it dry while we're doing some other things. Alright, so now that I've got my ring cut off, I'm going to use this and turn my main frame that everything's going to sit inside of. Now when I turn this out, I want to make sure that it's deep enough that this is able to set inside of it and have enough space for a cardboard backer or a wood backer, whatever you decide to put in there, that holds the picture up to the back of the plexiglass. So that's what I'm going to do now, is turn this out so that it'll fit this and a backer board. So now that you've got that ready to hold everything, now's your chance to make any last minute changes here. I'm not going to try to make it too fancy on the face here. I'm just going to round it over a little bit so it doesn't have that edge. And then we're going to work on cutting this out, separating the frame from the center here, and putting everything together. Since this is about 7 inches from here to here, and you got 7 inches here, what I'm going to do is pull in just to where that inside lip is going to be covering just this on the face, so that all of this will be open, but the actual rim here will be covered up so you can't see it from the other side. So that's what I'm going to do now, is just cut this out, try to separate the outside body without breaking it. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I've got that cut mostly off of here, so to avoid breaking it all to pieces, I'm going to go ahead and take this off and finish cutting it off with maybe a coping saw or something like that, and get that out of there and smooth up the face a little bit, and then we'll put everything together. So once you got your main body made and your little thing here, I don't even know what to call that, made, you can start trimming your pictures and trimming your back. And I chose cardboard because kids are probably going to be playing with this, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time turning it. Basically, I've just taken some wire nails and tapped 4 of them in, so that whenever I get everything in, I can hold the cardboard. So I'm going to cut these out real quick, get it all together, and see what it looks like. Now this isn't a family photo, that's just one that came with a picture frame, so I'm going to use it. Now you could actually steal a picture frame back off of the back of a picture frame that's already made and cut this out. Probably look a little nicer. Turn one would look even better, but like I said, kids are going to be playing with it. So how much of it do you really want to spend time on if it's going to get torn up anyway? There we go, we've got the main thing. Now we got to turn our pen, get some magnets in it so that we can use this thing. Alright, last thing I'm on to is making the magnetic pin for the picture frame. I've got these 4 neodymium magnets. I'm going to drill out a chamber here just for these 4 to sit in so that the last one is on the end. After I drill out that small section, I'm going to change drill bits and drill out another chamber for the nail to go into. I'm going to leave it a little long so the nail doesn't stick out of the end and scratch up the plexiglass. But the nail is about 1 3/4 inches long. Adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the magnets. I've played with it a little bit with just this and found that it works really well. This picks up just a little bit of the metal dust, and this moves a whole bunch at a time. So I'm going to give one that it moves a whole lot and one that moves just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing now, is drilling my chambers and some final shaping on the pen. Then I'll epoxy all this stuff inside of here. So now that we've got our pen done with our magnet and a nail in it, it's time to draw. Now, like I said, I would have liked to have had some family photos or something, but I just didn't have one on hand that I could use at the moment, so this is what I did. But you can take your family pictures and do this. Maybe your grandkids or your kids would enjoy drawing faces on all their family members. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it.